Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a Thanksgiving Pilgrim theme. So for the base color, I am using LA Colors and Go Bright. Okay, I'm going to come to this plate first. It's Maniology M536. I'm going to pick up the corn image and this little turkey with his little hat on. And I'm going to use Maniology's Acorn B498. And I'll reverse stamp them. Now I'm going to go to this plate, WH-56, and I'm going to pick up this image. It's got some little pilgrims and pumpkin, turkey, different little things. It's got a little pilgrim hat as well. And I'm also going to pick up this hat and this turkey because he's got a hat on, and the cornucopia. Now this is one of the plates that came from that Amazon pack. And I did add a backing to it because it did not come with one. Okay, so we'll start with the corn image. So for the actual corn part, I'll use Pure Ice and Showstopper. And then for the green, I think I'm going to use Candy Moyo 961. So I'll start this with you and then I'll do the rest off camera since it's all the same image. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to do the green part. Okay, and I'll finish this part and come back. Also, I was just going to show you, since the rest of this is, going to be that color, you can just use your actual brush from the bottle to finish that part off. Okay, so I'll look at it. Okay, now I'm going to go to this turkey It looks like he's got a leaf and a couple acorns around him, and I'm trying to decide what this is. I think it might be a bow tie, but I'm not honestly positive. So I know I want the leaf in red, so I'm going to go to LA Colors in Maryland. And actually I want to mix some of that with Paparazzi Dandelion Fuzz. Okay, and for the acorns, I'm going to take this old paparazzi color I have, and there's no name on it. I guess the sticker's fallen off. So I'll use that color for the bottom of the acorn, and I'll go to a darker brown for the top of it. So I'm going to do Sally Hansen Central Bark for the top part of it. Okay. I've always, like, if you've watched this before, you'll know sometimes this color gets watery. Okay, for the turkey, like on the hat, that little square thing, I'm going to use Candy Moyo 924. Okay, and for the turkey's face, I'm mixing a little bit of Color Vibes Whiteout and Candy Moyo 957. So I was looking for my nudie color, because y'all know I use that all the time. I like that color. And I had a mishap, and all my polish thing I have, my holder here, fell. And I didn't realize, I thought I had got them all picked up, but apparently nudie's missing. So just going to mix these two and make this kind of a little different color. Okay, now I'm going to do Candy Moyo 952 for the little bow tie thing on around his. It's hard to tell on some of these images for sure what they are, but that's what it looks like to me. And I think for his hat, we'll do that Candy Moyo 961. I was going to do like a maroon kind of color, but then I decided since the rest is kind of that tone, we'll just switch it up, and I just dipped in the wrong color. My bad. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so for the cornucopia, the pumpkin, I'm going to do Candy Moyo 957. Okay, for the sunflower, I'm going to Dandelion Fuzz. Okay, looks like an apple right here, so I'm going to go to Maryland for that. And it looks like a couple of really tiny little berries. I'm going to try to dot them as well. And it looks like some grapes, so we'll take Sally Hansen in Mind Blending 484. Okay, for the leaf, I'm going to take Sally Hansen in Hell Cherry 359. And to me, I wouldn't really call this color cherry. It's like a reddy orange, but not like a cherry red. For the cornucopia, I'm going to go back to that brown tone. That's the one that it doesn't have a name. And I'll also use this for the inside of the sunflower. And I'm trying to figure out what that thing is over there. It has a long stem, but I think I'm just going to do it in green just to bring in that color. Because it doesn't have the lines like a pumpkin, so I just don't know what it is. Okay. Okay, so I'll do this hat now. So I'm going to do that middle, that square thing also in the gold tone. I'm going to do the leaf in green, that same green I've been using. Okay, let's do the strap of the hat in Candy Moyo 930. Then we'll do the rest of it in Candy Moyo 952. So for the bigger images, I'm using this brush just because it's a little bit bigger than the thin one. So when I need to have a thinner image, I use the other one. So I'm alternating brushes. And yes, I did get over it there. I'll fix it in a minute. So I'll just use my dotting tool and push that piece over. Okay, then we'll look at it. and still see that little thing. Let me use my nail. Okay. Okay, for the pumpkin image on this, I'm taking Candy Moyo 957. Okay, now I'm using Dandelion Fuzz for the turkey's little feet and his beak. For the lines on the turkey's tail going this direction, I'm going to use Candy Moyo 938. I think I'm also going to do this chest piece right here in that color. And the tips of these feathers here. Okay, the rest of him, I'll go to back to that paparazzi color. Oh, except for his little gobbler, I need to do that in red. Okay, so I'll finish the rest of this part and be back. Okay, his little gobbler I'm doing in Maryland. And the hat, I'll do that same green I did earlier. Okay, look at this one. Okay, and this is the last image, but there's a lot going on here, so I think what I'll do is like images that you haven't seen me do, we'll do those. So like the Pilgrims, there's like a little bird and a little wheelbarrow thing. So I'm going to start with the wheelbarrow. I'm going to do it this color, which is a color I've already used. So if I bring in a new color, I'll let you know. So inside the wheelbarrow, there is some pumpkins. So I'm going back to this color. And I'll probably use the same color on all the pumpkins, but I'll only do this one with you on camera since you haven't seen the wheelbarrow. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so there's a little truck down here. So for the window, I'll go to Color Vibe Lunar. For the back of the truck, I'm going to do this color. Oh, there's some stuff in the back of there too. This one has a lot of little tiny details. For the front of it, I'm doing Marilyn. Okay, and for the back of it, I did use Dandelion Fuzz, and then I colored in his little tire. Okay, now I'm doing this little cooked turkey. Okay, I'm going to do the end of it in white, or it's like a gray white. It's like that color I used earlier. So I'm going to use that also on our Lady Pilgrim's apron. And I'll do the rest of her dress in yellow. And she's carrying something, which I'm sure is some kind of food. So I'll do that in a different color. Try to match her little shoes as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the hats in that green color. I've done the very middle things in that same gold that I did earlier. So I'm just jumping around to the different little hats. Okay, so I'm doing the little Lady Pilgrim's hat in an orange tone. It looks like there's a leaf or something on there, so I'll do that one in a different color. Okay, so I did that leaf in Marilyn, and I'm doing her hair now. And I did that in this color. Okay, I'm doing the Pilgrim Mills boots in a dark brown. Okay, now I'm doing his pants. And I did this color for that. Okay, for the middle of his belt, Candy Moyo 930. And the rest of his outfit we'll do Candy Moyo 957. Okay, and I did the turkey in that paparazzi color. Okay, so I'm doing this little bird's, what is this thing called? Scarf in Dandelion Fuzz. I'm also going to do that color for this little, I don't know, I guess he's an owl. I'm going to do his hat in that color. And I'm coloring the rest of the bird in Candy Moyo 952. And I feel like most of these little details are just going to get lost because there's just so much little tiny things going on. Okay, and right now I'm using Hell Cherry for this leaf here. Yay, friends, I found nudie. So I've done a couple of those images with that color, which was this bird and this image here. And it looks like some little peaches right here. So I'm bringing in LA Colors in Frill. I'm not positive that's what they are, but I think so. So let me just color in this thing up here with that color, just so that's not the only thing with it. Okay, now how to do the little pumpkins leaves in green. Do these as well in that color. Okay, and I think that's all I'm going to do, because it's got these little plant looking things that are like already colored in from the pickup, it looks like. So let's just look at this. Whole lot of things going on. So hopefully when it's stamped down, that'll come together better. Okay, we'll start applying. I'm going to put this turkey in the middle one. Oh, something was on the bottom of that stamper, my bad. So I'll fix that and be back. Okay, now we're going to do this corn. Okay, so I'll peel off what I can and tuck under the rest and be back. Okay, and that one made like one big decal. And we'll do this turkey. Okay, now we're putting the hat and cornucopia on the same nail. Okay, and then this nail is getting that large image. I really wanted that truck on there. And I want those pilgrims on there too. So I'm concentrating on getting those on there. And then I can come to the side and just apply the other little pieces that'll fit. Okay, and real quick, I'm going to go to this plate, WH-58. And this also came with that set. I'm going to take Acorn and I'm going to pick up Thanksgiving here. Okay, I'm going to apply it right through here. Ooh, it just barely fit. Okay, friends, and we are done. So just a pilgrim theme. So I added these turkeys because they got their little pilgrim hats on, and the cornucopia and the hats just remind me of like a pilgrim theme, and the corn as well. I like the added Thanksgiving. And this one, I wish I had like more like pilgrimy images, but I just don't. So I just really had these two little pilgrim peoples. But this one sure had a lot of small details. So I greatly appreciate you watching. Thank you so very much. I hope you enjoyed, and I will list all of the Miniology products I used in the description box. Until the next one, have a blessed day, friends.